Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from gorgeous Dallas, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Let me tell you where I am today and why it's so powerful for me. So when I first got into the real estate business 20 years ago, a couple of years into it, I had the opportunity to attend an event. A guy named Brian Buffini, who had a belief system and a value system that lined up nearly identical with mine, which was, God first, family second, business third. And he had a system that he put together years ago as an immigrant that came over from Ireland, became an American citizen, got into real estate, and has pretty much lived the dream ever since. He had a very simple process, which was take really great care of people. Take really good care of people. Be consistent in the work that you do every day. And just take really great care of people, and you could build a business. He laid it out about, I guess it's probably 17 years ago, laid it out, one of the first events I ever attended, and said, if you're willing to labor, you've got an open field right now, if you sow the seeds and you water those seeds and you nurture them and you fertilize them by taking great care of people, then one day you can have an orchard with low-hanging fruit where you have the opportunity to work by repeat and referral business. And it's a very different world because you work with people who know, like, and trust you, and people are working with someone that they can trust, and you have a steady stream of referrals as a foundation. And I remember thinking 17 years ago, you know what? This is doable. I can see this because, quite frankly, let's be honest with each other. The service that's out there in any industry nowadays is pretty subpar. The number of people who are really willing to go that extra mile, or really willing to serve, or really put your interests first above everybody else, there's just not a ton of it out there. So when we see it, we recognize it, and we truly appreciate it. So what if it took you 15 years to accomplish your goal? What if it took you 15 years to accomplish your dream? They say there's two times that are the best times to plant a tree. One of them was 20 years ago, and then the next time is today. So I remember being in that room and saying, I believe that I can do that. I believe that that's possible. I believe that's something that I can focus on and make a reality. And so it took me about 15 years to get to the point where now we operate, on repeat and referral, 100%. Christina Weston has taken the baton of the team, been with me 8 years, and she's doing a better job with me not selling than when I was. She's just really taken the team to a whole nother level, and she has just done a fantastic job. We're still in the top 1% of our market center in San Antonio in terms of production, just taking care of the people that were part of our lives for the last 20 years in real estate. So today was something I envisioned years ago, and as I come back to the same room at the same center, listening to the same guy, I'm reminded, and I want to encourage you. If your dream seems like it might take 10 or 15 years, let me tell you something. The 10 or 15 years, if you're lucky to live enough, the 10 or 15 years is going to come anyway. It's going to come anyway. So you'll either be there or you'll be right back where you were if you don't choose to take action. Remember, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. It's only potential power. It activates its potentiality when you put it into practice and when you do the work. If you don't do the work, you just have a head knowledge and you're an educated derelict that's not doing anybody any good for anything, all right? So what if it took you 15 years to reach your big dream? What if it took you 15 years? Guess what? 15 years is going to pass anyway, and when you're there, you'll be glad that you did. Have a great day, guys.